Hey guys, what is up? It's Boy Vertex, and today we're going to be talking about a pretty crazy story of mine that I've been meaning to tell since it happened, as well as the part 2 of it that is way crazier that you guys will be seeing tomorrow. And the reason I say it's crazy without giving too much away is because it's the reason I couldn't upload a while ago. But anyways, I'm sure you could tell by the title, this is about a time when I almost got in trouble with the cops because I was joyriding in my mom's car. Now, two important details about the story is one, my mom has no idea I had the car, and number two, I had no license. I only had a permit. Now, I'm not sure if you know, but that is not a good thing to get in trouble for anyway. But anyway, let's just get right into it. So this takes place on a pretty normal night for me, which means sneaking out and hanging out with my friends. The only thing different, I need to learn to talk better. The only thing different about tonight is I had to find myself a ride, which is in my case meant either walking or stealing my mom's car. Obviously, I wasn't going to walk because it would take me an hour there and an hour back, so it's a waste of time. So I did the most risky thing, which was, as you guessed it, stealing my mom's car. Also, before I keep going, I just want to say, don't do anything I talk about, please. I shouldn't have to say this, but I do. Anyway, so I got in my mom's car, started her up, and went on my way. I knew I wouldn't get caught because her car was quiet, and her window was on the other side of the house, so she wouldn't see the lights, but it did scare the shit out of me. So when I pulled out, I fucking floored it. Almost crashed a few yards from the fucking driveway, but ended up correcting it and being fine. So after this, I got to my friend's house, hung out for a bit with some friends and some of his friends. The more important ones we'll call Jacob and Ricky. Jacob was the friend whose house it was. Ricky was some kid I didn't really know. Not much happened at the house. We kind of just played Xbox. So I'm gonna just, skip that. Now I didn't know Ricky much, but he was cool. And so when my friend asked if he could come with me and him to the gym, I said sure. So we hung there for a bit with Jacob. Jacob worked out, and me and Ricky kind of just, dicked off. Two other guys who I didn't really know showed up, and we all decided to go back to Jacob's. But I made the dumb choice of leaving the car in the parking lot of the gym and riding with the others back to Jacob's. After a while of hanging out at Jacob's, we realized we forgot Jacob's charger in my mom's car. But at this time, his friends already left, so I couldn't get a ride back there. I would have to walk. So I would have walked, but we ended up just calling one of the other boys. Lucky, because I didn't bring my phone, so the other boy had to call him up. I didn't know he knew anyone with a car because he's a bit younger than me. But so we got the ride, but we would come to, regret this. Anyway, though he got us there, and we decided it would be fun to race. But as I pulled out of the parking lot and started heading down the road, what do I see in the parking lot near us while we are going fucking fast? A cop. A fucking cop. A big piggy boy sitting in the parking lot. Like a fucking few, feet down the road. The next two parking lots over, whatever. So, yeah, scared the shit out of me. So I slowed down and I called my friend, which we're going to call him Joel. So I warned him. I should also mention, Ricky was with me. But anyway, while Ricky's freaking out, I let Joel know that there's a cop in case he didn't see him. But wouldn't you fucking know it? The cop pulled out and was following us. So I put down the phone and do my best to lose the fucking cop. We do end up losing him kind of down a back-ish road. It's like a town dirt road, whatever you want to call it. But we start heading to Jacob's like 10 minutes later. Now, I was a little worried because Joel wasn't answering his phone, but I figured that he must have just had his phone on mute because he didn't want to get distracted. And I don't know, it's just some fuck. So, as I'm about to pull up behind the building, what do I see? Well, I see fucking Joel. Lucky me. I'm lucky I did, because I didn't, because if I didn't, I would have parked instead of slowing down. And the reason I'm saying I'm lucky is because the alleyway behind the house, I see a cop driving fucking slow down it. He was about to, pull onto a place where he can turn around and start heading to the road we were sitting on. So I wait to see him until he's out of sight because I figured he wouldn't be able to see us. I fucking flip a U-ey, turn into the parking lot, and get the fuck out. And, on the other side of the parking lot, as I see him coming out, I then floor it down the road until I can turn into a hotel parking lot. We park, get out the car, and run. Now, Risky. Don't do this, especially if you're in a stolen. Well, technically, yeah, stolen car. Don't do anything this stupid or risky unless you're allowed to be there and have a license. Okay? Because if he followed us, we would have been fucked. Like more fucked than just from stealing the car, because reckless driving. So yeah, 10 minutes later, ran back to Jacob's. When we get there, he lets us in really quick because we didn't want to get dicked. We sit on his couch, freaking the fuck out. Jacob's just laughing his tits off. Now, in the moment, I was annoyed that he was laughing, but now that I look back, I would have laughed my ass off too. But we told him the whole story, start to finish. He asked if we at least got the charger. I proceeded to look at Ricky, and we both started laughing our asses off because the only response I could give was, well, fuck. We did not get the charger. So that was a pointless near fucking. But anyway. Now this is a very crazy story, like I said. But it doesn't end here. But I'm going to save the second time. Well, I say it doesn't end here because the second time, the first time affected me getting caught the second time because they were looking out for the car I was in. But anyway, it doesn't end here. And I'm going to save the second time for a part 2. More content. Anyway, guys, it's been your boy Vertex. Peace. Well, actually, before I go, I do want to apologize for 2 things. One, sorry I was stuttering like a motherfucker. I don't. Why isn't my gameplay paused? Oh no, it's not. I'm just sitting there. Anyway, yeah, I'm not used to doing this. I'm reading it off here. I write it down to try to help me not stutter, but sometimes I lose my place, so that doesn't. I'm trying to do my best here. Okay, but anyway, it's been your boy Vertex. Make sure to come in for the next one. Peace.